Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So we've been decoding Mamwich, changing to Manwich. We got our residue as evidence for the change. And speaking of residue, I happen to have some up. And how about a calorie counter? 80 calories, 19 grams of carbs, 2 grams of protein for a product that doesn't exist. Mamwich. So there's a piece of residue right there that we will include. We have got our extractions. We got our extractions to run through all the categories. We found the University of New Mexico in those extractions. And since they study quantum information and control, I found them to be a prime suspect for a potential quantum network user. We confirmed that, by the way. But first, we converted our extractions to numbers and ran those through all the categories. Then we confirmed our potential quantum network user, number 15 now. And then we found out all the pertinent information. We found out about that Manwich, is owned by ConAgra Foods, or ConAgra Brands, formerly ConAgra Foods Incorporated. We included both. We found it was in Chicago, Illinois. Sean Connolly was in charge. Found the University of New Mexico located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Took Albuquerque, New Mexico. Garnett S. Stokes was in charge of the University of New Mexico. Garnett and Stokes. We took all the information we could, and we used our handy dandy gematria calculator. So we'll say Manwich is 71, 35, 118, and 37 in the 4 base ciphers. So we brought 71, 35, 118, and 37 over here, and we did that for everything. Okay. And now it's important to note that there are actually 36 ciphers, so we could be making a lot more connections. For instance, here's 21, so here's another 21 connection. We'll get to that in a moment. Got a 56 here, so there's another 56 connection, which I believe we get to later. Here's another 37 connection. But we don't do that. We don't need that. We just use the 4 base ciphers. And it's also important to note that these bottom numbers are relevant also. That's how these work. They reduce down. So 71 and 35 are both 8. There's a connection right there. So anything that had the bottom number of 8 would actually be a connection, but in order to avoid coincidence theorists, we're not even using that. We're just taking like 71, 17, 701, because the zeros don't count, 107, 710, and 170. Same number, different order, and connecting them that way. And there's plenty of connections there. So we're going to get into this now, and I've shortened this up a little bit. So we're going to go through 2 of these today, or right now. 21, 12, 201, research event 201, 102, 120, and 210. IL is in Illinois, which Manwich, which ConAgra Foods, ConAgra Brands, formerly ConAgra Foods, is located, is 21 and 12. And I think I need to do some correction here. Also, there's another Chicago, Illinois connection up here. Yes. Kraft Heinz is also in Chicago, Illinois. So that's interesting. But for now, so actually that's going to be Manwich, and Stouffer's stovetop is 21 and 12. Sean is in the head of ConAgra Brands Incorporated, formerly ConAgra Foods Incorporated, is 12. UNM is in the University of New Mexico. Their initials is 12. And from Manwich. Global Neurosciences Institute, which we found in the Who Pinball Wizard, is 120. GNI is in Global Neurosciences Institute. Their initials from the Who Pinball Wizard is 21. Neurosciences is in Global Neurosciences Institute from the Who Pinball Wizard is also 201. Research event 201. AREO. A set of extractions from Metallica Fade to Black is 21. Charlottesville, VA, Virginia, where Zhu Yi teaches, which we found in Soft and Dry, is 102. Excuse me. Lebowski is in the Big Lebowski from the Big Lebowski is 120. Top is in Stovetop from Stovetop is 12. Stuffing, which is what Stovetop is, from Stovetop is 102. FUO, Fever of Unknown Origin, researched by Tashiri Care Hospital in Odisha, India, which we found in Stovetop, is 12. ADNOGHTTP, your extractions from REM Losing My Religion, is 210. UND is in University of North Dakota, which we found in REM Losing My Religion, is 12. Dr. Andrew Armacost, the former head, or I believe he was the head of North Dakota University when this REM Losing My Religion change was pointed out to me by maybe it's Mandela, is 102. The is in The Big Lebowski from The Big Lebowski is 12. STC, South Texas College, which we found in Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, is 21. Willa is in Willa Thorson, MD, Miami University, which we found in Metallica Fade to Black. In the extractions themselves, 2 Willa, REO, Read Eyes Only, is 21. NY for New York, from Spin Doctors, 2 Princes, and the Who Pinball Wizard Global Neurosciences Institute, located in Poughkeepsie, New York, I believe. And Xylem Incorporated, the owner of YSI, which we found in Spin Doctors, 2 Princes, is 12. One's 1, you could put an equal sign in there. Direct changes from Spin Doctors, 2 Princes, is 102. Ron Geese, who is the head of, I believe, Xylem Incorporated, which we found in Spin Doctors, 2 Princes, is 102. And Spin Doctors, 2 Princes from Spin Doctors, 2 Princes is 120. So here in 21, 12, 201, 102, 120, and 210, same number, different order. You have Manwich connected to the Who Pinball Wizard, connected to Metallica Fade to Black, connected to Soft and Dry, connected to the Big Lebowski, connected to Stovetop, connected to REM Losing My Religion, connected to Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, I Love Rock and Roll, connected to Spin Doctors, 2 Princes. So that all connects there. And 34, 43, 304, 403, 340, and 430, same numbers, different order. You have Mamwich from Manwich is 34. You have Connolly, as in Sean Connolly, as in the CEO of ConAgra Brands, formerly ConAgra Foods Incorporated, is 34 from Manwich. The Who, as in the Who Pinball Wizard from the Who Pinball Wizard, is 34. Reno, NV, Nevada, is in Desert Research Institute, located in Reno, Nevada, which we found in Star Wars, is 34. DRI, Desert Research Institute, Reno, NV, Nevada, located in Reno, Nevada. DRI, Reno, NV, Nevada, which we found in Star Wars, is 34. YI, Yi, is in Zhu Yi, and also your direct extractions from soft and dry is 34. Dr. Bassam El Famawi, which we found in Sherwin-Williams, MAWI, Maui DNA Technologies, located in Hayward, California, is 304. Claremont Graduate University, which we found in the Big Lebowski, is 34. Subra Suresh is in the head of Nanyang Technological University in Singapore, China, which we found in Guns N' Roses' Better off the album Chinese Democracy. So there's some irony for you. Is 43. I don't think it's a coincidence, guys, at all. You also have Mark, is in Mark Kennedy, the current head, I believe, of the University of North Dakota, which we found in REM Losing My Religion, is 43. Andrew is in Andrew Armacost, the former head of the University of North Dakota, would have been the head of the University of North Dakota when this change was pointed out to me by maybe it's Mandela, is 34 from REM Losing My Religion. Armacost is in Andrew Armacost from REM Losing My Religion, is 34. Set It Up, one of the changes in REM Losing My Religion, Set Enough changed to Set It Up, is 43. Guns N' Roses is in Guns N' Roses Better from Guns N' Roses Better, is 43. Troubled is in Broken change to Troubled from Guns N' Roses Better, is 34. WT is in Willa Thorson, her initials, from Metallica Fade to Black, is 43. Black is in Fade to Black from Metallica Fade to Black, is 34. Florida is in Willa Thorson, MD, at the University of Miami, located in Miami, Florida, from Metallica Fade to Black, is 43. Craft is in Stouffer's Change to Craft from Stovetop, is 34. TN, Tennessee, is in Perry Stone Ministries, located in Cleveland, Tennessee. Give the money to your stone, we found in the translations. Took us to Perry Stone Ministries donation site from Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, is 34. Entertain, because a lot of this stuff is entertainment, from our control group, is 43. Tennessee spelled out, is in Cleveland, Tennessee, is in Perry Stone Ministries, located in Cleveland, Tennessee, from Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, is 34. Donation, as in Perry Stone Ministries donation site, give the money to your stone, took us to Perry Stone Ministries donation site, which we found in Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, is 43. And one of the changes from Spin Doctors to Princes is 34. So here in 34, 43, 304, 403, 340, and 430, same numbers, different order. You have Manwich, connected to the Who Pinball Wizard, connected to Star Wars, connected to Soft and Dry, connected to Sherwin-Williams, connected to the Big Lebowski, connected to Guns N' Roses Better, connected to REM Losing My Religion, connected to Metallica Fade to Black, connected to Stovetop, connected to Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven, connected to Entertain, connected to Spin Doctors to Princes. All right. So since those were so long, we're going to do only 2 this time, and I'll see. Maybe I'll do the next part behind it. I have it ready, but I found that it was just too long, so I had to break that up. So that's going to be it for this one. These things connect. We can prove it. And it's left to somebody to argue why this stuff is in the changes and why it connects. We think it's quantum computer making changes and leaving a code in reality. And once again, if you can break it down, see what actually changed, and run the changes as a code your direct extractions, you can find out a lot of information, including who may have ran the quantum computer that made the change, and you can connect it to the other Mandela effects. They all connect in the number 24. And we could stop there, but there's so many other connections that why bother? One of these might not connect in the number 24. And then you're left with the weave, how they all connect to each other through the other numbers. So that's going to be it for this one. So for now, guys, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down when appropriate. Thanks for all your comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. And thanks for watching, guys. And for now, you guys have a great rest of your day.